Are you noticing that a lot of your plants are dropping leaves right now? Because I know I am, especially my big pilea. And I think part of it has to do with now I'm in a some lower light conditions. This house doesn't have as much light as our previous place, but also it's the time of year. That has something to do with it as well. So if your plants are dropping leaves, it's not necessarily a sign that they are unhealthy. Part of the reason that mine are dropping leaves is because they went from a higher light condition where they have a lot of light to support the large amount of foliage that they have. Now they're in a lower light condition and they just can't sustain that foliage. So they are dropping some of the older leaves. So on a plant, the pilea is a great example. The leaves closer to the base of the stem are going to be the older leaves. The plant is likely going to start dropping a few of those. If the plant looks otherwise healthy, so it's not got yellowing leaves, it's not got browning leaves, the leaves aren't puckered like a sign of dryness, a sign of, just being thirsty. All evidence points to the plant being overall healthy, but it's still dropping some leaves. Don't worry too much about that. Basically, the plant is just trying to ride out winter and get through winter in the best way it knows how, and that means conserving some resources. It can't sustain all that foliage with the lower light. It's a tropical plant. It wants all that sunlight, but especially in the northern hemisphere here in the winter, it just can't sustain that. So if it's dropping a few leaves, don't worry. Once we get those longer days, more light, it's going to pick back up with faster new growth. Of course, you could get a grow light. I try to do as much as possible without grow lights. That's just my plant raising style, but of course that's an option as well. So TLDR, if your plant is dropping leaves but looks otherwise healthy, I wouldn't stress about it too much. Winter can't last forever and spring is coming.